Motivation by T.I. is on. Libra motivation. Yes. Decade of Aquarius motivation. Right? These haters cannot make you suffer, Libra or cross watchers. They cannot make you suffer. Remember that. Right? It's kind of hard being in, this one of these businesses where you have people that is watching you and following you, and celebrities being in their business and doing the things that they do. There's always somebody out there that wants to see that person fall, so that's willing to do whatever they can to bring harm or bring conflict to that person, or stop them or delay them, or even put them out, get them out the race, right? And we all experience that, right? Especially even on a physical level as well as spiritual warfare level, right? Because a lot of people don't know that you have wolves in sheep clothing that's working against you in the spiritual realm, but you can't see them in 3D because they're hidden, right? In this vertex, in this matrix, right? So this is the year to also be cautious. I mentioned during Capricorn season that a lot of snakes and wolves in sheep clothing were going to get exposed. Even if you feel pressured, Libra or cross watchers feel pressured, keep going, right? Keep going, because again, your ancestors, your higher self, the people that are there that are watching and protecting you in the background are also watching things that's going on, right? You're always protected, especially whenever you are somebody that is chosen to do something, right? One thing they want me to mention, and I don't know, maybe somebody's a Libra or a cross watcher, they got a lot of gray in their DNA and they species. Remember, the grays are known of shafting the system, right? And that's one thing that the reptilians hate, that they gave them that role of being able to control, and they can shaft the system, right? That's their part. So there's a lot of gray energy going around the world right now where they're shafting the system. Okay. And remember, the gray species are the midgets. And it's not a lot of them that's around, right? And they had to start mating with the reptilians in order to bring their height and bring their species to be able to evolve and stay alive, right? So it was a lot of that took part back in those days, in the pyramid days. So they're saying, you possibly, let's say if you have anybody that's watching this video, if you have anybody that is under 5'4" that comes into your life from now until the end of April, they're part of your shafting, is what I just heard. And they're in these soul, and might as well start calling them your soul tribe, right? Because they're coming in and assist you, right? But remember, grays can be a little bit tricky too, right? Because again, they are controlled still by reptilians. So their role can be a part where they can come in and help you, but they also can take a part of a tower moment in your life, but they still was a part of the big situation for you to move forward, if you understand what I'm saying. Because I'm awoken to the fact of me knowing what species I'm around, right? And how they're helping me. And I know what type of species that's more activated in them, and exactly what type of roles that each species plays, right? Each species plays a role when it comes to their bloodline on what they do, right? Mantises are very fucking tricky people and very intelligent, right? They are very intelligent, right? They are very tricky on the way that they do stuff, right? So again, grays have that. They're wanting me to use the little man syndrome. Think as it as the little man syndrome, as far as their soul and their spirit on how they see you. So they're always, even though that they see you as, you know, a giant or whatever, they still demise you undercuttingly because they have short man syndrome. Okay. So when you are activating what species you are, whenever you start understanding other people's species that are very in your face, where you're understanding who these people are, or your ancestors are making you go down that type of spiritual awakening, it's very interesting, right? Because I remember when that shit happened with me, and then once my cousins and all that stuff, they start seeing this, going through the same thing, I was like, yes, the shit is finally working. Okay, I'm not the only crazy motherfucker in here, right? So 99 in the chat. I feel like they're making me bring that up. Pardon by T.I. is on again. Another T.I. song. So we are on T.I.'s radio, but they're playing two back-to-back T.I. songs. So it was Motivation and then Pardon on. So Libra, you could be going through a fucking court system, a court case. You're masculine, you're feminine. You could be getting judged. You know what pardon means. It means all cases motherfucking drop like they didn't never motherfucking exist. Right? That's what a pardon means. Right? Whatever the system got you underneath, regardless if it's fucking, it's gone, right? Pardon, right? That's one reason why, like, you gotta understand how everybody moves, how this journey works, right? When it comes to this matrix and understanding and seeing the things that other people don't see, right? And remember, T.I. came out with a whole fucking album called Libra, right? What does Libra represent? Justice, truth, right? It represents fairness. It represents communication. It represents balancing scales. It also represents feminine and masculine energy, right? The yin and the yang. It also represents that, right? Okay. So he put out a lot of people don't know what Libras are, but guess what? A lot of people listen to rap music, right? So they're gonna start researching what Libras are. They're gonna get into zodiac. So you see how a different type of energy he pushed out to the entertainment business and to the world, to allow these people to start getting in some type of different awareness, enlightenment. You got to be tricky. Remember Donald Trump? He pardoned all those people before he left out of here, right? You got to see it. Illuminati tells you the ones that will see, the ones that will hear, right? You don't know how one person can do something and it can push a mass awakening. That's the reason why they eliminated MLK. That's the reason why they eliminated Malcolm. That's the reason why they eliminated MLK. That's the reason why they eliminated Tupac. That's the reason why they eliminated the Beatles guy. What was his name? John. That there was reasons why they eliminated those people to get them out. Right? Right? Because it takes it takes you to have one conversation with one person, for that one person to leave to touch 10 people, from that 10 people to touch. Do you see how it multiplies? John Lennon, yes. You see how it multiplies? You only need that one. You only need that one person to stand up and be brave enough in order to push that energy. You just need that one. Be that one, Libra. Right? Because you don't know what the scales can tip over in your favor. Right? So let's go ahead and get started. We have 132 in the chat. We got 44 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. If you're new to my channel, I do give messages to the collective before I do give my readings. So if you're pressed on time, you can always go down to the comment section of the video to go directly to the beginning of the reading if you're pressed on time, or if you don't want to hear me talk, right? It is Decade of Aquarius, which is your soul sister, soul brother when it comes to your zodiac. So like I told you, T.I. put out that whole album called Libra. Me, as being Manila, I know a lot of our people don't know anything about zodiacs. They're barely learning about zodiacs. They're barely learning about astrology, right? Because we have been the ones that the Bible has been us and Catholics and Latinos been forced so much with their religion to not take part of certain things, right? So it, and the reason of that is because they want to keep you under control, so it does not expand your knowledge, right? John is a Libra. You see how that synchronicity? I didn't even know that. I just heard the Beatles man, right? When I was sitting there talking, they were like, mention the Beatles man, right? And I did. And whoever just said that John Lennon was a Libra, you see what I'm talking about? You see how much energy that pushes? Like, that's crazy to me. So like I told you, the ones that will see, the ones that will hear, right? So Aquarius decade, your soul sister, soul brother. Aquarius is about the star as far as when it comes to the Torah card. It's about rejuvenating your soul, purging your soul, bringing life back into your soul, right? Having that same type of situation that they said that Jesus had in the Bible. You are the same thing having that, right? Not just one person is able to do. You have that same capability. Stop letting them tell you that you can't, and it was only one man that's able to do that. No, they genetically put stuff in your food, in your drinks and stuff to stop you from having those powers that you were supposed to have during the decade of Aquarius. Right? There's a lot of stuff that's stopping you from being who you're meant to be, and you just have to see it. You have to see it and you have to acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge it and come to grips with it. Right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Cuss babies, I include you in my readings because your sun sign represents who you're trying to be. So if I state your date of birth, that means that you are a cuss baby. If I don't state your date of birth, that means that you are a regular Libra when it comes to your sun sign. Okay, so Virgo/Libra, September the 19th through September the 25th. Virgo/Libra, September the 19th through September the 25th. And then Libra/Scorpio, October the 19th through October the 25th. Libra/Scorpio, October the 19th through October the 25th. Right? North Node, I include you in my readings because your North Node represents your past life karma and this lifetime, so it represents both. We have 167 in the chat again. Thank y'all for being here. There's always a timestamp in all my videos. You can always go down to that timestamp, right? So again, it is a Pisces season, so it's a water element. Make sure you protect your energy, okay? There could be a lot of emotions that's going to be coming to the surface for you Libras, or if you're involved with somebody that has Libra in your chart, or you have Libra family members or children, they could be a little bit sensitive during this time, right? Okay, so just be aware of that. Nothing wrong with sensitivity. A man like me. Oh, so some of y'all probably got a water sign. I'm hearing somebody saying they need a man with or a woman with sensitivity. So a water sign is calling the shots right now, okay? So if some of y'all dealing with a water sign, we got Zodiac. Look, damn, I didn't even know Pisces was under there. Damn, I didn't know Cancers was under there. Hold on, y'all. Okay, and then we got Aries. But again, this is a mixture of fucking all the zodiacs, the planets, the moon, and all that stuff, right? The only card that's not in here is Libra. So we got all 11 zodiacs but Libra, because Libra's up here, right? So we're going to see whoever energy falls out on the table. I want you to watch that video. If it's pertaining to a planet or a solar system or anything like that, if there's any energies there, I will tell you what to do, okay? We're going to do 4 card spreads for this whole reading for the month of, for the first part of March to March the 15th, right? So it's 4 card spreads for each deck, okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Again, we got Nene and we got MK as the first 2 moderators that I ever have selected on my channel. I picked them for a reason. Then I'm going to be doing 2 other people. It's going to be in 2s, moving on. Okay. So they could be helping me with the chat and approving. They know I approve everything, so they can be approving every time. Now they gonna really see how many times they get blocked and possibly they self get blocked. I don't know how it work on there. They gonna be like, damn, they even blocked that. Now I see what LaRasha was talking about, right? So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Again, thank y'all for being here. We have 180 in the chat. We got 74 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. And I will be setting up 2 people randomly moving forward, okay? We have air. So I told you, air elements. Staying truthful to yourself. Somebody got a lot of mantis, and you are a mantis. You got a lot of mantis characteristics in you as you being an air sign, right? Being very intelligent. This is being very outspoken, being direct, right? So this represents energy as far as Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini. We have Jupiter, and Jupiter represents energy as far as the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a brand new beginning. The way that I see this, this is going to be a fresh start for somebody because somebody has some communication coming in. And once this communication is said, whatever is laid out, it's going to bring a brand new beginning to you, Libra. Are you masculine, you're feminine, are you cross watchers, right? You have this Wheel of Fortune energy here. So Wheel of Fortune represents brand new beginnings. It represents a fresh start. It represents taking back control of your life, Libra. Like I said, are you masculine, you're feminine, taking back control of their life, right? Okay. You got a 5, 6, 7 here. 7 represents mystery. It represents DNA activations, seeing signs, synchronicity. So you could be seeing numbers. You could be getting dreams, deja vu moments. You have an 18 here, which is a 9. 9 represents moving on as well as growth. So somebody could be coming in and telling you that they moved on from a certain situation. That could be a person, a person thing. It could be a job. It could be family, friends. It could be their own characteristics about themselves, right? That they could have grown from, right? Or this could be you, Libra. Libra, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node. Guided to this video. We got 2 cards. Neptune. Okay. That represents the Hangman. Virgo. Virgo is the only element that came out. Right? Ain't even no Ella Saturn is underneath there. So Virgo is the only. So if somebody is dealing with a Virgo, bingo. Bingo. This reading's for you. Or if you got Virgo in your or if they got Virgo in their Neptune. If they got Virgo in their Jupiter. Over here, okay, in their Jupiter. Okay? If they have their well, I guess it can't be really an air sign, right? But I see this air as you, Libra. Okay. So this Hangman here. You know, Virgo represents the loner card, right? So somebody could be in a standstill right now. But what they're wanting to communicate, that they're wanting to start a brand new beginning. But like I said, they could be in standstill energy because you have this Hangman energy here, right? So this represents energy as far as, you know, it could be procrastination. It could be not taking action, just staying still, right? Not moving. But it also can represent also a very intuitive card. And since you have air energy here, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is typically a grand, you know, a major arcana card, right? Somebody could be going through some type of DNA activation or some type of getting some type of spiritual knowledge where it's keeping this person in standstill. And this is the reason why they're in hermit mode, right? Now they separate themselves from family, friends, different things. They've been occupied to themselves. So now they're able to take in the downloads because they don't have a lot of different people that's around them, or they're not doing, you know, a lot of things always on the go, right? So now they're able to sit down and get to their thoughts, be in their mantis species, activate that part of them. You see what I'm saying? Activating that mantis, that intelligent part of them, which brings in Wheel of Fortune energy, because again, at that time, it's them taking back control of their life because now they're able to get the downloads. Now they're in standstill, right? So if this person's not speaking to you, just don't think that they're not getting any type of healing. You got growth here, right? Because that 9 represents growth, right? And then you got, again, Saturn. Saturn represents the world, right? So you got the two W's here too. Okay, so we got 192 in the chat. We got 87 likes. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node. Got it to this video. If you don't have Libra in your chart and not dealing with anybody that has Libra in their chart, maybe there's some messages in this video for you too. Thank you. I know my nail lady they were like, everybody wants to do gel nails, right? I don't want gel nails all the time. So this is that pattern, you know, the powder stuff that takes forever back in the day. And they had like these as like sequins, and they just powdered it in, and they, you know, formed a little layer on it. And she was like, you know how they were upset and shit because I didn't want to do gel and shit. I was like, no, I want this. I want this. You gave me the little designs. I don't care if it's not gel. Give me this shit. Oh, shit. Okay. So the song that's on right now is Ain't I by Young LA. And then after they were going back and forth with me, after it was done, she was like, oh, that looks like a design there. She was like, she was amazed how good of a job she did. She was like, oh, it is pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. I know. I know. I know. Shit. Give me what I want. You want my money or you don't want my money? I'm giving you the money to pay you to do it. Shit. 195 in the chat and 94 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. There go 4 cards right there. And then you got Temperance. So yeah, there is definitely a brand new start. This represents Sagittarius. So this is, like I told you, balancing the scales, right? This person is now balanced with their emotions, or you're balanced with your emotions now, Libra, right? So like I told you, while they're in hermit mode, this person is getting it together mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. Or you're getting together while you're in hermit mode, right? The 7 of Swords, there was some backstabbing that was done, right? Somebody also, let's say if there is a third party situation that's involved in this certain situation, a lot of us are, you know, dealing with third parties. So the other person is watching you on social media, Libra, or watching your masculine, your feminine. You got this Page of Swords energy here. This represents spying energy, okay, is what I'm getting. So they could be spying, or this Virgo could be spying on you, Libra, or you could be spying on this Virgo. You got the Hermit, you got the Hierophant card right here, which represents Taurus. And then you have Leo here, which is the Strength card, right? So you got Taurus, Leo, Virgo, and then you have Page of Swords, which represents Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini. So I definitely feel like I told you somebody is... This is past energy and present energy, and this is future, right? So I feel like there was some backstabbing as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and this individual, this person, if this is your masculine, your feminine, right? This person's coming in with this communication, right? Some of y'all, like I told you, if they did leave somebody that they were committed to, right, that was keeping them in hangman, they finally gained the courage to cut this person away, okay? And that's what that is, right? And that's what they're telling you, okay? Somebody definitely was holding them back. Like you have the Hangman energy here, and then you have this Strength card. This woman is holding back this Lion. So there was somebody definitely holding them back, right? Page of Swords, it's upright. That represents communication. So like I told you, there's communication coming in. It's possibly not coming in the way that you want it to come in, Libra, but it's coming in, okay? So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node. Guided to this video. If you don't have Libra in your chart and not dealing with anybody that has Libra in their chart, maybe there's some messages in this video for you too. We have 213 in the chat. We got 99 likes. I saw a path. They were like, don't. So yeah, this person's coming. You are their path. Y'all are on the same pathway now, is what I just heard. There go another card. Yeah, we got loyal dog here. We got community, okay? Too many cards. We got child. So there could have been a child that was the reason why that was keeping this person in standstill. Lovers. So that I feel like there's another child that's involved. Like let's say if there's a child that's not either with, okay, so Libra, let's say if you don't have a child with your masculine or your feminine, and your masculine, your feminine has a child with somebody else. This was one of the other things that was keeping this person in standstill and hangman mode, okay? Somebody also could have been acting childish, right? Okay. Somebody could have been acting childish and could have been like I said, a community lover, right? I'm not going to say anything about this child yet, okay? But I want to keep going. But there was definitely a child that was keeping in standstill, right? Some of y'all could have a fire sign child. So Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. This strength also represents Leo. No, this is Leo, excuse me. This is Leo by itself. So somebody has a Leo child. It could be a Leo or a Virgo child. And they were coming in between the connection between Libra, you and your divine feminine, or your divine masculine. Mama's little secret. Ten of Cups. There goes the family situation. So this person's coming in, like I told you, they're going to express, they've been in hermit mode for a while, but this person is wanting to be loyal to you, Libra. Libra, you're wanting to be loyal to this person. You see them as their Ten of Cups, right? So this person, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Hierophant here, and then you have community. So I feel like this person is getting ready to also possibly express. Somebody's possibly getting ready to go public about y'all's relationship. Somebody wants to go public about y'all's relationship. Yeah, they could have been going back and forth, like making a decision if this is, or there could have been somebody that was in the community. Your child is somebody that's in the fucking community, right? Or it could have been family and friends that was keeping this person from making a decision to committing to you. You have the Seven of Pentacles here, right? So like I told you, now this person's made a decision that they feel like they already invested in the situation. Like I told you, there could be a child, a physical child, right? That this person could have had a child with another person, right? Three of Cups. So there's definitely, I feel like there's a third party situation as far as a love affair, right? And it could be the mother of the child or the father of the child of this person has that. If, let's say, Libra, if your masculine, your feminine is putting you in a third party situation, it's because this person is, there's a child that's involved. Yeah. Five of Pentacles here. Some of y'all masculine possibly didn't tell you that you have hermit energy here again. So you have Virgo here. That they got a child. They have a child that you don't know about. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node. Guided to this video if you don't have Libra in your chart and not dealing with anybody that has Libra in their chart. Maybe there's some messages in this video for you too. We have 251 in the chat. We got 112 likes. Okay. 251 in the chat, 112 likes. $248. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Too many cards. And this is what this masculine could be trying to make a decision and going back and forth. I'm telling you about this child, right? Yeah, sharks. Fear. Wolverine. Fierceness. Transformation. Okay, so somebody's masculine is getting ready to tell them about a child that you're not aware about, right? And this has been a fear that your masculine has been going back and forth about, telling you about this child, right? This could be also a situation that's hidden and that you're obviously you're not aware about, right? I just heard why you just didn't tell me from the beginning. Okay. $245 in the chat. We got 125 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Well, they gained the courage now to tell you about it. They're coming to tell you about this child. Yeah, look, I didn't even know this card fell. There's ring right here. They're coming to tell you about this child, and some of them hoping that you're gonna marry them after they tell you. Better for You by Kevin Gates. Too many cards keep falling out. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Snake. They wanted to flip that shit over. Snake fell on top of shark. Oh, too many cards. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. There goes 2 cards. We got butterfly. We got the sword and the rose. And then 1 more card. We got I Like You. So yeah, this person's going to come in with this truth look engagement ring. Like, I can't make this shit up. So somebody is going to tell you, they're going to come in and confess that they had a child that you're not aware of. Some of y'all, like I said, is going to feel like this person kept secrets away from you, that they're a snake or a shark. But this person's intentions, like I told you, they feared that you would not have anything to do with them if you knew about this child. Whatever the situation with this person and this baby mama, I feel like this person is going to explain that. Right? And they're hoping that you still take this offer because, like I told you, they do like you. They're in love with you. Right? And there's feelings here. So I'm going to end this reading for you, Libras. If there's not a situation with a child, this person was acting childish in their behavior, right? They could have been a community lover, right? And now this person, like I told you, they possibly could have dealt with somebody that was a snake that made them realize that you were their wheel of fortune and you were their world. And that's the reason now that this person's coming in with this engagement. Now they gain this courage and this strength after they realize that they went down the wrong path, and that's where they were saying that this person is now on the right path with you. Okay, is what I'm hearing. So we have 247 in the chat. You have 129 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share, and you have a great day.